Hello everyone, my name is Geeta and welcome to your pick a card reading. So the title of this video is going to be Who Secretly Wants You and What Do They Look Like? So this is going to be stone number 1 with the orange agate, stone number 2 with a purple agate, stone number 3 with a teal agate, and stone number 4 with a clear agate. So you can take a moment and pause the video and get out your pendulum. And while you're doing that, I would just like to say that if you like this kind of video, please give my video a thumbs up. It lets me know that you like the video and that you want me to make more of this title. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you would like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. And also in the video description below is your timestamps. That's where you will find those for 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's find out who secretly wants you and what do they look like. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 1 with the orange agate slice. And let's find out who secretly wants you. And then we'll find out what they look like. So to me it looks like there's 3 people here. Anyways, we're going to start off by naming the cards. This is the Tower in the reverse. We have the Empress. Then we have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the 3 of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. And the signs that could be associated with this reading, I'm feeling pretty strongly about Aries being one of them. Let's see. Also, we have this one, Taurus, Libra, and the Queen of Pentacles, which is Sagittarius, Capricorn. So it feels like 3 people. One of them which you might work with, or someone who wants to come together and work with you. Something is going to be happening though. I feel like something I feel like this is something coming because you have the 8 of Wands and it feels like something coming in. There's some kind of fast moving, high energy coming into your life right now. With the Tower in the reverse, I feel like it's like a warning. I don't know if it's going to be negative or not. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be negative. Clarify the Tower. Clarify the Tower, please. Clarify the Tower. This person is about... What is this? Giving up? Let's clarify the 7 of Pentacles, please. Clarify the 7 of Pentacles. Some kind of issue. This might be someone that maybe you were before in the past. This person is very, there's one person who's very almost upset and they're thinking about giving up on the situation, but they want to reconcile. They seem a little erratic. I'm not going to lie. Already the other 2 are looking better. Let's clarify the 3 of Swords, please. Clarify the 3 of Swords. We have the 3 of Wands in the reverse. The 3 of Wands in the reverse is about they're being apprehensive but also thinking too small. They don't have enough skills or resources. Let me see if I can clarify this 8 of Wands. Clarify the 8 of Wands, please. Clarify the 8 of Wands. Clarify the 8 of Wands. The Hangman in the reverse. No, that's not in the reverse. Just the Hangman. Looks like a bunch of energy is about to be released. In the situation, by the Hangman, please. By the Hangman. Clarify the Hangman. Clarify the Hangman. This might be someone that you wanted to be with, or someone that you were with before. They're like really unhappy and they want to have a compromise. Also could indicate family problems. Alright, let's clarify the Empress, please. Now, the Empress. Then we have the Emperor. That's interesting. Wants to take charge of the situation. Clarify the Emperor, please. Clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Emperor. Also, I feel like it's like someone who is in a leadership position. Clarify the Emperor, please. Clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Emperor. They have the Four of Wands in the reverse. Could indicate a private, like a small celebration. For some, I'm feeling it might be a baby shower. A little baby shower. Not for everybody that you would see this person. This is one that's a little weird. They want to create something though. That's what it really feels like. Unless the person who wants you is pregnant or something, but it doesn't have to be. That's just for some of you. Clarify the Four of Wands in the reverse, please. Clarify the Four of Wands in the reverse. Someone who is having a hard time starting a new beginning. They could be having some low self-esteem. Either way, this person wants to work together with you. I feel like this person might be the same gender as you. Okay, for some of you. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Person could be a Pisces, but there's someone who is... They're confused. There might be someone who wants to help you or need your help with something, but I'm under the assumption that it's very well could be that they have been helping you, or they have been, or they want to help you. Please clarify the Empress. Clarify the Empress. Ooh, we got some communication here. Clarify the Page of Swords, please. Clarify the Page of Swords. Clarify the Page of Swords. The Six of Cups. Could indicate children being involved, but I want to communicate something from the past. Alright, let's try to figure out what these people look like. Alright, so I have a vibe that if you're female, some of you they might be into you, might be female. Okay, if you are male, then the person's female. That's what I'm getting. Okay, but if you're female, the person could be male. Actually, I'm just going to like this. In this reading for stone number 1, is it 3 people who want them? Alright, so the first person I described, let's figure out what they look like. So please tell me, what is the eye color? The majority eye color for the first person I described. What is the majority eye color for the first person I described? Alright, so majority of you, the person's going to have green eyes. What is the minority eye color for the first person I described? Brown. So there's going to be more green eyes than brown eyes in this one. Alright, what is the hair color of the first person I described? For the majority of you, what is the hair color for the first person I described? The majority. What's the majority's hair color? So the majority is going to be brown hair. What is the minority of people? What is the hair color for the first person I described? What is the minority going to be? What is the minority hair color for the first person I described? Blonde. So probably lots of blondes with green eyes, right? And then brown hair with green eyes, and green eyes. All right. What is the majority eye color for the second person I described? What is the majority for the second person I described? It is brown eyes for the second person I described. All right, what is the minority eye color for the second person I described? And blue. Alright, what is the hair color for the second person I described? What is the majority of people's hair color for the second person I described? Brown. And what is the minority hair color for the second person I described in this reading? Oh, we got red. We're going to have some redheads in this one. Don't get that one too often. Alright, so for the third person that I described, what is the majority eye color for the third person I described? It says green. What is the minority eye color for the third person I described in this reading? Brown. For the third person I described, you guys might want to write this stuff down. For the third person I described, what is the majority hair color, please? For the third person I described, what is the majority hair color? What is the majority hair color for the third person I described? Alright, we have black. And what is the majority eye color for the third person I described? Hair color. What is the minority hair color for the third person I described? What's the minority hair color for the third person I described in this reading? Which one? Alright, blonde. Alright, so sing blonde. Those are the people who want you. And let me know if it is, I am feeling there's some girls with girls, so let me know in the comments below. I was really feeling that for some of you. And some of you, I feel like they're like someone that you might not even know that they are. And they are. Okay, so anyways, that's all I have for stone number 1. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you would like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well thank you very much. Let's go ahead now and move on to stone number 2. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 2 with the purple agate, and let's go ahead and find out who wants you. So we have the Sun, we have the Hangman, we have the 5 of Swords. We also have the 8 of Swords, the 6 of Wands, and the Empress. So the signs that could be associated with this reading, and I'm going to go by this light here because this looks like 3 different people, is we have the Sun, which this person could be a Leo, okay, a Leo or a Gemini, but most likely a Leo. Then we have the Hangman, which is a Pisces with a Leo. And then we have the Empress, which is Taurus or Libra. And then we have the 5 of Swords, which could indicate an Aquarius for some. But I'm going to go with, these are the ones that are going to be the most likely one. Okay? So this one's Leo, Pisces, Taurus, Libra. Alright, make sure you keep track of that while I'm going through these, okay? Alright, so the person who is most likely a Leo here is someone who is kind of stuck in a victim type mentality, or they're all up in their heads, and they're definitely overthinking things, you know. They're making excuses. They probably feel like maybe they're not good enough, or maybe, oh, what am I thinking? They're never going to like me. All that kind of thing. Now, the Hangman, this person right here, could be indicated as a Pisces or Leo themselves. Okay, this person they try and do things to have, there's somebody who gets publicly recognized for things that they do. So some of you, maybe for example, might be someone who is famous or well known or very popular. Okay, and then we have the Empress here. And this person is someone who is very grounded, they have a very earthy energy, earthy feel. They're very creative. They're very inspired. Also, some could be a mother, doesn't have to be. But this person is feeling attacked or feeling defeated. Okay, so take all that as it resonates. Let's go ahead and clarify these a little bit. I'm going to try to clarify the cards that I feel signifies them, so it tells me a little bit about them. So let's start off with this one. Let's clarify the Sun, please. Clarify the Sun. Clarify the Sun. Clarify the Sun. Alright, so we have the Death and the Reverse. This person also is afraid to change. Let's clarify death in reverse, please. Clarify death in reverse. Clarify death in reverse. So for some of you, they might have like Scorpio or something in their chart, or they could be a Scorpio that's like Scorpio Libra, you know, like for example, a Scorpio moon or sun or something like that. Then we have the 5 of Cups in the reverse. This person has really some ongoing suffering really going on. And I tried to ask specifically for people who are interested in you romantically, so. The 5 of Cups can indicate someone who is trying to pick up the pieces, ongoing suffering, or wallowing in sadness. This one, it feels like the kind of ongoing suffering. Clarify the 5 of Cups in reverse, please. Clarify the 5 of Cups in reverse. All right. And we have the King of Swords in the reverse. I'm trying to figure out something. It feels like it's saying like lacking compassion, but it feels like it's toward themselves. Clarify the King of Swords in reverse, please. Clarify the King of Swords in reverse. Clarify the King of Swords in reverse. Clarify the King of Swords in reverse. King of Cups. I feel like these people might know each other, and they're critical possibly of each other. I feel like this person, though, is really good at acting like they're fine when they're not. That's what I'm getting out of this. Alright, let's clarify the Hangman, please. Clarify the Hangman. Clarify the Hangman. I don't think that was supposed to be like that. Alright. So this person is stopping and assessing what path they would like to go on, if they're doing the right thing. Clarify the 7 of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles. They might be trying to learn a new trade or something like that. They could be a student. Also can indicate that they're trying to be very cautious, which I am getting that for sure. Okay, with the 7 of Pentacles, they're trying to be cautious, trying to make sure they're making the right, like they're making the right moves. And they're trying to be very practical. Clarify the Page of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. You have the Tower and the World. So it feels like they're very cautious. I gotta clarify the Tower. Clarify the Tower, please. Clarify the Tower. It looks like they might be thinking about, with the 2 of Cups in the reverse, they're thinking about, you know, their relationships and what they're doing, because they might feel like they should be doing something else with their lives. They have much more to offer the world. Maybe they want to travel before they get into a serious relationship or something like that. Clarify the Empress, please. Clarify the Empress. Alright. So, we have the Ten of Swords. The Empress person, I was just say the Empress, this person who is being signified as the Empress, is kind of at rock bottom. They're thinking about giving up on the situation, following the view. Clarify the Ten of Swords, please. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords, please. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Yeah. This person who's interested in you romantically. Now, I did try to say secretly, but it might just pick up people in general. They're thinking about, they want a new beginning because start something new, because they don't feel like they're living like being their authentic self, being in this way that they're being right now, with this feeling like defeated and all this negative emotions. I don't feel like they're normally like this, and so they're kind of messed up and they're ready to go do something else because they don't feel like they're being they want a more spiritual, fulfilling life, and they don't know how, and they're trying to figure out, you know, how to do it, but they don't feel like they can do it in the way that they are right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to find out what they look like. I just want to make sure. Is it 3 people who are being signified in this reading? Is it 3 people who want stone number 2? Alright, it is 3 people. I'm just trying to make sure 100% that there's... Alright. Alright, so please tell me, for the first person who is described here, what is the majority eye color for the first person who is described here? Let me get this over here. Alright, what is the eye color for the majority of the people who pick stone number 2 for the person I described in stone number, and the first person described for stone number 2? What is the eye color for the majority of the first person I described for stone number 2? Alright, it's going to green. What is the minority eye color for the people who pick stone number 2 for the first person I described? What is the minority eye color? Brown. Okay, for what is the majority eye color for the second person I described in this reading? What is the majority eye color for the second person I described for this one? What is the majority eye color for the second person I described in this reading? Are you saying blue? What is the minority eye color for the second person I described? What is that minority eye color? And it is hazel. Alright, and for the third person, what is the majority eye color? For the third person being described in this reading, what is the majority eye color for this person? What is the majority eye color for the third person I described in this reading? The one who's all upset and at rock bottom with the Ten of Swords. What is the majority eye color for the third person in this reading? Which one? I feel like it's not done moving. What is the majority eye color for the third person described in this reading? And it is blue. And what is the minority eye color for the third person being described in this reading? What is the minority eye color for the third person? What is minority eye color for the third person for stone number 2? For the third person being described for this reading. Brown. Alright, let's do the hair color. I stretch my arm. Alright, for the first person being described in this reading, it was like weird trying to like move really weird in my fingers. Like this, I have this bead right here. It was like moving weird when I was doing it. Alright, please tell me, what is the majority hair color for the first person being described in this reading? What is the majority hair color for the first person being described in this reading at once? Stone number 2. Alright, so the majority is black. Please tell me, what is the minority hair color for the first person being described in this reading? What is the minority hair color? And it is brown for the first person. Okay. Please tell me, what is the majority hair color for, I'm going to start over. Please tell me, what is the majority hair color for the second person being described in this reading? What is the majority hair color for the second person being described in this reading? And it is brown. And what is the minority hair color for the second person being described in this reading? What is the minority hair color for the second person being described in this reading? And it is blonde. And what is the majority hair color for the third person being described in this reading? What is the majority hair color for the third person being described in this reading? So the third person who's having a hard time is going to be brown as the majority hair color. And what is the minority hair color for the third person that is being described in this reading? What is the minority hair color? Let me stop it and help it. Alright. What is that minority hair color for the people who picked stone number 2 for the third person I described in this reading, who's got the 10 of swords at rock bottom? What is the minority hair color? Alright, it is blonde is the answer. So there you have it. You might want to write these down or rewind it and write it down or something like that so you know who it is and you can think about it for a moment. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 2. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you would like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to stone number 3. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 3 with the teal agate. And let's find out who is romantically interested in you, who wants you, and what they look like. Alright, so the first card we have is the sun. the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So for some of you, it is going to be the first person could possibly be an earth sign, but there's going to be a lot of you. There's like a lot of fire here. These are all fire signs that are interested in you, and it is 3 different people. We have the Sun, which can be depicted as Leo. It could just indicate fire, period, but I'm really feeling Leo for Sun. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is Sagittarius, and the Emperor, which is Aries. One person you might work with is the Emperor. Might be someone that you work with. Could be your boss. But with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, they're working hard on trying to improve the situation. They're working on the relationship, but they don't feel like they're getting anywhere. This Leo person with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse they're being really cautious, but possibly this person could be someone who makes unhealthy choices. This person could be someone though that is usually very optimistic. You know, they might shine the brightest to you with the Sun. The Sun is very positive card. They could be very playful, enthusiastic, you know, and acceptance of themselves, even though they make unhealthy choices or they're doing something that they're not supposed to be doing. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which this person, which could be a Sagittarius, there is a conflict with this person, but they're a person who like to take action. They feel like they have like this destiny about them that they need to be doing. Maybe they might feel like this person kind of feels like someone who stands up for what they believe in strongly. Like, oh man, I really believe in this, and they defend it. You know, if a person they care about is being attacked, they are defending them. If something is just, it feels like if anything is going wrong, they're trying to rectify, they're trying to solve it, they're trying to fix it. Okay, I'm getting that a bit. And also, but I feel like their destiny is staying very strongly. Like they have a strong sense of destiny. They have generally good luck. Okay, but they do have a conflict going on here with this Five of Wands. We're going to clarify that though and try to figure out what that's all about. And I will, after I'm done with this part, I will say, you know, what they look like. Which you might want to get a pen and paper out for, if you're not sure right offhand who it is, so you can think about it. All right. Let's clarify the Sun, please. Clarify the Sun. Clarify the Sun. All right. For some of you, this person could be a Cancer. Okay. Like someone who's like a Cancer Leo cusp. Also, this person, though they're making unhealthy choices, they're trying to listen to their intuition. Generally, they're pretty wise, so maybe this is just a phase. Wise people can still make mistakes. Clarify the High Priestess, please. Clarify the High Priestess. I see lots of communication with this person. This person is very honest and direct communication. They really just like to be honest with you. They're also very passionate and enthusiastic. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, please. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Alright, so maybe they might be a boss. They also could be a father. We have the King of Pentacles here. They could be well off financially and successful. King of Pentacles, please. They also could be going through a legal battle for some. Either way, this person is being unfair, behaving in an unfair way, and they could be being self-centered, but they are unbalanced. All right, clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. So the person who could be the Sagittarius, whoever is being depicted by the Wheel of Fortune, I mean, they could kind of be for some of Pisces because they have the Nine of Cups, but they're a pretty happy person. Clarify the Nine of Cups, please. Clarify the Nine of Cups. They're pretty happy and go-lucky kind of person. They, you're around a lot of happy people who are very positive. So far, it looks like. So we have the Two of Wands. So they're contemplating their potential of the situation. Okay, and with Strength, that is it, reverse or upright. It is in the reverse. They are having a hard time holding back from you. Alright, let's clarify the Five of Wands, please. Clarify the Five of Wands. Clarify the Five of Wands, please. Clarify the Five of Wands. Looks like they're disappointed about something as part of their conflict. Like they have gone through some kind of loss and they're feeling sadness. Clarify the Five of Cups, please. Clarify the Five of Cups. Now we've got the Moon in the reverse. They could be in denial over their feelings. They're trying to repress those feelings. So maybe they want to come towards you, but they're trying to stay positive and everything, but there's a conflict about what they've lost. Clarify the Moon in the reverse, please. Clarify the Moon in the reverse. So we have the Four of Wands. Yeah, it feels like... So this person, even though they've gone through a loss and everything like that, they're trying to repress those negative feelings and trying to stay positive. This is the second person. This is the first person. This is the second person. Now we're going to clarify the third person. All right, clarify the Emperor, please. This person has a guarded heart. Clarify the Ace of Cups, please, in the reverse. Clarify the Ace of Cups. Yep, guarded heart, guarded. They're guarded all together. Clarify the Nine of Wands. They're just holding on to their material resources and not able to let go. They might be a little bit greedy. They're being selfish, hoarding. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, please. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, this person is trying to be positive. I feel like they are communicating with you how they're feeling, what they're going through, though. Like, yeah, I'm trying to stay positive. I have something going on. Clarify the Queen of Swords, please. But we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse for them as well. So, again, that's just being materialism, greedy, making some unhealthy choices and being really cautious. So, let's find out what these people look like. For stone number 3, for the reading for stone number 3, let me get my arms situated. For the reading for stone number 3, is there 3 people who are attracted to this person? 2 people who picked stone number 3. Yeah. Yeah, there's 3 people. I was just making sure. Alright, so the first person, second, third. So this is first, second, third. Alright. What is the majority eye color for the first person who is in this reading? What is the majority eye color? And we have brown. What is the minority eye color for the first person being described in this reading? What is the minority eye color? What is the minority eye color, please? And it is saying hazel is the minority. Okay, so for the second person being described in this reading, what is the majority eye color for the second person being described in this reading? So the minority is going to be people with green eyes. Let me start over for the second person. What is the majority eye color for the people who... I'm saying this wrong. What is the majority eye color for the person being described for the second person being described? What is the majority eye color for the second person being described? What is the majority eye color for the second person being described? Alright, so it's saying green. Alright, so maybe I did say it right. I wasn't paying attention. Maybe I said it right the first time and then said it wrong the second time. So it is green. What is the minority eye color for the second person being described? And it is brown. Okay. And that was this one. Now the third one. Trying to be still actually strains the muscles in your arms. What is the majority eye color for the third person being described in this reading? What is the majority eye color for the third person being described in this reading? Blue is the majority. What is the minority eye color for the person being described for the third person in this reading? What is the minority eye color? And it is saying hazel for that one as well. Okay. So let's go over hair color. What is the majority hair color for the first person being described in this reading? What is the majority hair color for the first person being described in this reading? It says brown is the majority. What is the minority hair color for the person being described in the first person being described in this reading? What is the minority hair color for the first person being described in this reading? What is the minority hair color? Alright, and it says black. Okay, now for the second person being described in this reading. Alright, what is the majority hair color for the second person being described in this reading? What is the majority hair color for the second person being described in this reading? What is the majority hair color? What is the majority of the people who are the second person being described in this reading? It says brown. It's like wanting to say like brown and black. Oh no, it might just be black altogether. What is the majority hair color for the second person being described in this reading? Alright, I'm going to go with black instead of brown. What is the minority hair color for the second person being described in this reading? What is the minority hair color? What is the minority hair color for the second person being described in this reading? So it is blonde. Alright, what is the... Alright, for... And that was this one. And now we're doing this one. Alright. Please tell me. What is the majority hair color for the third person being described in this reading? What is the majority hair color for the third person being described? So we have black. What is the minority hair color for the third person being described in this reading? What is the minority? Let's stop it. What is the minority hair color for the third person being described in this reading? Alright, it says blonde. I thought it was going towards blonde before, but I kind of want to stop it because I thought it might take a little time. Alright, and that's all we have for stone number 3. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future readings, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you would like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to stone number 4. Alright, so here's the cards for stone number 4 with a clear agate. And let's find out who is, what did I say? Who secretly wants you and what do they look like? Alright, so we have the Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, the Eight of Wands in the reverse. We have Strength, the Magician, and the Two of Wands. So a lot of fire going on here. So what I'm seeing is 2 people, okay? And the second one, this one is describing this person here, okay? Also could be describing your energies between them. I'm going to clarify them and we're going to figure it out, okay? But I do see 2 people are romantically interested in you. So with the Knight of Pentacles, this is going to be the first person, second person, okay? It would have been easier if this was like in the middle, but that's just how it came out, and I got to just figure out what it means. So the first person, the Knight of Pentacles, is someone who is a Leo or a Virgo, but we have Strength here, which is Leo, so I think the majority are going to be Leo in this situation. Then we have Temperance, which is Sagittarius, with Magician, which is Gemini, Virgo. So it could be Sagittarius, Gemini, or Virgo. It's going to be hard to say with this one. Even though with all of this fire, I'm more inclined to be on the side of it being a fire sign. But you got to take whatever resonates. All right. I can understand the first person. I see the first person right here is this person who is being depicted with the Knight of Pentacles. This person is holding back and they're being very cautious. They're really slow moving and they are dependable, but they're being very cautious. Let's try to see if we can figure out why. And then the second person is trying to manifest maybe some kind of balance, some kind of compromise, possibly even. But this person, it feels like either they exhaust you or they're exhausted, or the situation is exhausting to them. And they're trying to manifest, they're thinking about, they're contemplating the situation and the potential of the situation. But the second person is finding balance. And we're going to find out what they look like as well. But, all right, let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. All right, so we have the High Priestess. So this person's trying to listen to their intuition, their inner wisdom. Clarify the High Priestess. Also, this could be, of course, secret. They might be staying silent about their feelings. Clarify the High Priestess, please. Clarify the High Priestess. All right, so you have the Ten of Pentacles. Why? Because they're working on their legacy. This person may be pretty well off financially or on their way to something financial that is very financial and successful. This is what this person, the first person, really cares about, though. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. So, yeah, the Knight of Cups. So this person is romantic. They are looking for love. They're not just, they're looking for the right person to have their legacy with. Let's clarify strength. See if I clear it more. Clarify strength, please. Clarify strength. Clarify strength. Clarify strength. So with the Ace of Pentacles, they got like some new opportunity. They have some kind of opportunity going. They're investing. They're planting seeds. You know, they're very grounded. They want a healthy beginning. Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Again, they're trying to listen to their intuition. They may even be dreaming about you, and they feel like they're supposed to, something is supposed to happen with both of you. This is tricky on who's going to win this, because the Magician's very strong. They have a lot of intention. The second person, let's clarify the Magician, please. Clarify the Magician. Alright, so they're trying to figure out what they've done wrong. They're trying to correct any errors they've made in the past, and they're trying to get on the right track. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Wands, so they are guarded. They could be wounded, guarded. Also, the situation is meant to teach them something. They're trying to gain wisdom and experience. Clarify the Nine of Wands, please. Clarify the Knight of Wands. We have the Two of Pentacles, but they're juggling things well. That, or if they're so guarded and whatever is happening, they're hiding what they're feeling. Clarify Temperance, please. We have the Four of Cups in the reverse. It could be looking for a sign on what they should be doing with you. Maybe looking for some kind of sign from you on how you feel about them. I don't know. It seems like they also could be very restless or having an emotional breakthrough. Clarify the Four of Cups in the reverse, please. Clarify the Four of Cups in the reverse. Clarify the Four of Cups in the reverse. They may not be communicating with you right now with the Two of Swords in the reverse. They could be giving you the silent treatment. It's about silence, okay? And we have the Tower. So all of the options they have available are undesirable, and they're trying to figure out what they should. Again, they're not figuring out. They don't know what they should be doing. They're kind of confused and lost. And feels like they're trying to coerce you with the Tower. Maybe the silent treatment is supposed to make you, shake you up. Clarify the Tower, please. Clarify the Tower. Alright, so we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse again. It feels like they are exhausting you. But we have also Temperance in the reverse again. But Temperance was in the upright, now it's in the reverse. They're trying to over-compromise, if anything. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands, please. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Someone needs to be grounded. I have the Empress here over the Eight of Wands in the reverse. There's like something they're trying to manifest. Clarify the Empress, please. Clarify the Empress. Clarify the Empress. Empress, right. They are apprehensive. Maybe you are. That could be you. I feel like they're exhausting you. They're trying to break you down. Maybe number one is the better choice. They have an opportunity. They have something going for them. This person is trying really hard to manipulate you. Clarify the Two of Wands, please. Clarify the Two of Wands. Clarify the Two of Wands. We have the Two of Cups in the reverse. The Two of Cups in the reverse is about difficulty relating. It could indicate an unequal relationship. It can indicate no relationship, but I think that's already established. So I feel like this person is having a hard time. Clarify the Two of Cups in the reverse, please. Clarify the Two of Cups in the reverse. So we have the Three of Pentacles. This could be a person that you work with, but they want to come together and possibly work with you. The Three of Pentacles is about coming together, like more than one thing coming together to create something new. So we've got Three of Pentacles is wanting to create a stable foundation. Clarify the Three of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups. With you. Clarify the Queen of Cups, please. Clarify the Queen of Cups. Yeah, they want a new beginning. Ugh, I don't know, man. I almost want to ask, what is the best choice? I'm going to ask, is this reading about two people that are attracted to stone number 4? Is saying yes. Is the first person who's romantically interested in stone number 4 the best choice? Is the first person the best choice in this reading? For most, is the first person the best choice? Is the second person the best choice? Is saying the second person's the best choice. Alright, let's find out what they look like. I steady my arm and everything. What is the majority eye color for the first person being described in this reading? What is the majority eye color for the first person being described in this reading? Looks like it is brown. What is the minority eye color for the first person being described in this reading? What is the minority eye color for the first person being described in this reading? So the secondary color is going to be green. So for the most part, most of you, the person will have brown eyes, but there's going to be people like the next color that is going to be the most of people is going to be green. All right, so let's describe the second person. What is the majority eye color for the second person described in this reading? What is the majority eye color for the second person being described in this reading? Looks like blue is the eye color for the majority of people in this reading for the second person. And what is the secondary color? What is the minority color for the person described for number 2? What is the minority color? What is the minority eye color for the second person being described in this reading? It says brown. Yep, it's brown. Okay, so that one's blue and then brown. All right, now let's do hair color. Please tell me, what is the majority hair color for the first person being described in this reading? What is the majority hair color for the first person being described in this reading? What is the majority hair color for the first person? All right, so it says black. What is the minority hair color for the first person being described in this reading? And the second color for the hair is going to be brown for the first person. All right, please tell me, what is the, let me stop it. Stop. What is the majority hair color for the second person being described in this reading? What is the majority hair color for the second person being described in this reading? So that one is blonde. So the second one, for the most of you, the person's going to have blonde hair. What is the majority hair color for the second person being described in this reading? What is the minority hair color for the second person being described in this reading? And it's saying red. So blonde and red hair. Alright, so looks like you're going to end up with a blonde or red haired person is the best choice. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 4. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it and it really helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you would like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, so thank you very much and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.